Good greetings, and this is the next video. Last one was Tangle. This one will be explaining the Warhammer Primarchs. Why? Well, because my friend Hayden just so happened to be forced into Warhammer by myself, so I decided why not try it with this. Now you may be wondering, am I going to do, well, with 12 of you, am I going to be doing more Warhammer in the future? Maybe. Only time will tell though. So, with this quick introduction out of the way, onto the video on explaining all 20 Primarchs. Now the first Primarch to be discovered is Lionel Johnson. He's the Primarch of the Dark Angels, who all wear green, dark green, not light green or lime. This man was sent to the homeworld of Caliban. Caliban was a feudal world, even though this is the year 40,000. He was, he was sent to the Dark Ages, became a knight, fought a bunch of beasts and stuff, but because of his upbringing he became really loner. He also may or may not be autistic. That might be something that's true, but it's only alleged, so don't get your panties in a twist. So he's fought a lot of people. Lionel Johnson at some point, after he fought Chaos, went to the Siege of Terror, all of this. Afterwards he got kind of killed, but not really. He was put into stasis on the rock, his big fortress monastery in space. He was put there for so long that all of his sons forgot about him. They forgot where he was, and he was lost for like 2,000 years. They've only recently found him again. Now he's old and wrinkly, has a beard, and his hairline has gone all the way back. There's no wonder why GW has given him a helmet to wear. I would probably do that too, personally. Him and his chapter are very secretive, like extremely secretive, to the point where if you learn about anything that they know, they will kill you. They won't wipe your minds like anybody else. No, they'll just kill you. So their chapter became fallen angels after they decided to go to the ruinous powers of chaos. How did that go for them? They've been hunted down by the Dark Angels, and each one that they capture they will torture to death. Why? Is to repent for their sins. Not only the Dark Angels or the Fallen Angels. Just because they want to kill, I think. In general, Lionel Johnson is a big loner, first Primarch to be found, and is white and blonde, and carries a sword and shield. Number 2. Who is the second Primarch? That's all we know. He might be dead, he might not. That's it. Fulgrim, Primarch of the Emperor's Children. They all wear purple, carries a sword, and he's really hot. Not for me personally, just everyone thinks he's hot. Everyone. First of all, he's the biggest narcissist of the entire setting. Yeah, biggest narcissist, wears purple, wears a cape. His homeworld? I forget what that is. I did not much research on this. I pretty much just was using my knowledge of recent stuff. But as of right now, Fulgrim from the Horus Heresy, he was manipulated by a sword. Yeah, he's kind of a bitch. He's a sex addict now, but he's also a snake with 4 arms and no more legs. Because of Slaanesh, the Prince of Pleasure. In all honesty, there isn't much really I care for him. He's definitely not up there as my favourites. Fulgrim to me is just the gay man. Number 4 is Perturabo of the Iron Warriors. They're all grey, just cause. Perturabo is depressed. Why? Because he never stood up to his dad. Either of them. He complains all the time, but not to his father. He's a wuss. Also, he hates all of his children because they always replace their body parts with machine. Why? The machine is better than flesh, even though they're like superhuman. It doesn't speak up ever and is now a robot demon. Why is he a robot demon? I don't know, he hated chaos in the first place, and then he became a demon engine. As of right now, he's just making war machines for the Dark Crusade. Yeah, again, not one of my favorites. Very low, but he's kind of a cool design if you get it right. Yeah, he's just a bald grey man who hates everyone because he's got daddy issues. They've all got daddy issues. Now, number 5. Who's this? Jagged Eye Khan, one of my favorites. You can tell because my energy has completely changed. Who is Jagged Eye Khan? He's Mongolian. He was born on a Mongol planet, the fastest. He has the superpower of spinning really fast. White scars. White and red. Red with a scar on their helmets. Nobody likes painting them, so there's like no law for him or his legion. But he is Genghis Khan. He's just a really tall Genghis Khan. Apart from that, he's very fast. He's also the most level-headed Primarch. If you ever read any of the Horus Heresy books and he shows up, you already know it's going to be one of the best written parts because he is really cool. Yeah, I'd put him at like number 2. He's my second favorite Primarch. That's the 5th Primarch and he's on the 2nd. Yeah, but he's fast. He's very fast. Leman Russ of the Space Wolves. They are dark blue and they are wolves. That's not a funny thing. They are wolves. They've turned into werewolves. He is alleged furry, maybe a furry. He likes wolves. He's a Viking. He kind of went into a portal and has disappeared from the setting. Might be saving some older thing. He also hates Primarchs. Psykers. Psykers? They're just wizards of the future wizards. He hates them with a burning passion. But he also has his own, for some reason, but he doesn't call them Psykers or librarians, he calls them rune things. I forget the rest of the name. Please don't ask me. Leman Russ, I'd call him Lemon. He's blonde, he has teeth, and he is a furry. That's the general tip for you. Also, anyone who plays Space Wolves is probably a massive fucking weeb or furry too. Just keeping it out there. Number 8 is Conrad Kurz, also known as the Night Haunter. He is the leader of the Night Lords. They are black with lightning strikes across their armor, but not like stylistic, it is legitimate, just lightning going straight through. He is long hair, he looks like Most Critical, he is the biggest emo of the setting. He can see into the future, could see into the future. He's dead. He's a traitor. He was so depressed he let an assassin kill him. That's basically all you have for him. Hated everyone because he was depressed and could see the future, hated his dad because he could see the future, and then he let himself get assassinated. Like, he asked them to, even though that was their mission in the first place. But in general terms, Conrad Kurz is a... Number 9 is Sanguinius of the Blood Angels. Now, they wear gold. Why? Because they're cool. Very special about Sanguinius, he has wings. He flew. Again, he's dead. He was slapped in the face by his brother. Died so bad that his legion is now cursed with the Black Rage. What is that? Well, every time they fall to it, everything they see is Horus, the big bad guy. Why? Because Sanguinius was slapped in the face by Horus and he died. Also one of the Necrons, space robot Egyptians. He was a big fan of him. Why? He just was. Was that cool? Yeah. Is any other Primarch had that? No. Is he my favourite? Nah, he's like my 3rd. Number 10, the big double digit. Who is he? Varys Manus. What legion? The Iron Hands. Because his name means Iron Hand. He's a really cool kind of guy. He made a bunch of shit in his hands, but almost indestructible. He died first. He died by the purple pedo guy. Get decapitated and stuff. He turned into a demon ghost thing for the good guys. Flaming skull like Ghost Rider, hands on fire and stuff. He's pretty cool, but that's like it. Like, I have nothing else to talk about for him. I don't even remember anything. I could look up something and it wouldn't come up. This is why I'm filling it up. There's nothing important about this guy. He died. He had hair. He had metal hands. And he's dead. That's it. Primarch 11. Who's that? Dunno. Could he be a guy? Maybe. Is he a guy? Maybe. Is he dead? Maybe. Is he alive? Maybe. Will he show up? Probably not. Angron of the World Eaters. When he was a traitor, they wore white, red, and blue. And now that they are traitors, they wear red. He's angry. If he doesn't feel angry, he's angry. There's a cybernetic implant in his head that makes him angry and only angry. I fucking wonder why he fell to the angry god. Yeah, he's angry. He was a slave as a child. He's angry. He died. And now is a demon. Like wings, tail, horns and all demon. He's got a massive sword and axe. Number 13, Lucky 13. Who's this? Rabute Gilliman. Is he a traitor? No, you probably know him if you know anything about the setting. Why? Because he's blue. He's the leader of the entire Imperium as of this point. He's Daddy's loyal boy. That's what I have down in the thing. What's there? And one last thing. He may or may not have slept with an elder. It's bad. I want him gone now. Doesn't deserve to live anymore after that. You've ruined my hope and everything. Tyrion of Deathguard. He's a stinky boy. He hated both of his dads. He wears a scythe. He's hypocritical because he's a psyker and hates psychers. Surprise, surprise. Doesn't use or know what deodorant is. As of this point, he's in a jar on a fat guy's back or something. He's got moth wings and he's stinky. And I know his model costs over $200 Australian dollars, so no, thank you. I would buy you, but like, I don't have the money for that, man. Not at all. Magnus the Red of the Thousand Suns Legion. He's red. He's magic. Also, he didn't listen to his daddy, and he ruined everything for the Imperium. Smashed straight through a webway and let all hell break loose. Literally all hell break loose. His dad got really angry at him, slapped him, got all pissy and went to the super blue god guy. Basically, he's a bird now. He's got blue bird wings. So his entire legion is literal dust in a suit now. Like 99% of them are just dust in a suit. Because he fucked up a spell, turned them all to dust. They're still alive, just dust. Horus Lupercal of the Lunar Wolves or the Sons of Horus. He was a cool guy until he wasn't. He was the big guy war master. He was the daddy's favorite. Maybe. Daddy's war favorite. That's why I gave him the job of war forever dead. He was bitch slapped out of existence. Not only does his psychic form doesn't exist, I think his kids ate his body too. He's dead. He's the big bad, but I don't care much for him. He's like really down low on my tier list. Lorgar of the Word Bearers / Imperial Heralds. He's a big fat virgin loser. He's a big loser. That's it. Again, he's a loser. He's hiding in the warp from his brother because he turned into a crow, and now he's hiding because he's a pussy. He's a bitch. That's it. He wears gold sometimes. Hasn't shown up for like 3,000 years. I hate him. Next. Vulcan. Number 18. Vulcan of the Salamanders. The Black Man. The big black man. Bruce said himself he's the best guy. Because he cares. That's why he's the best, because he has actual emotion. That's what he wanted to do. He hugs people too. He wears green armor and he hugs people, including his legion hugs people. He kills defenseless Eldar children like an absolute G. He's awesome about it. There's tons of cool shit too. He built a death laser in his own ship. There's a wrist-mounted fire thing that incinerates everything. You got a hammer strong enough to break everything. He's black. He's cool. And everybody says he sounds like he's Jamaican, so he's cool. He's number 1. Number 1. $19, getting close. Corvus Corax of the Raven Guard, the second biggest emo of the setting, and his name means crow. Crow. It's the best he could do. He's got long hair, just like Conrad. He wears black all the time. He is hunting his bitch of a brother Lorgar after he turned into a crow. Not Lorgar. He turned into a crow and decided to try and kill Lorgar, which is a totally valid response right there. I would do that too. He's a cool guy. Number 20, Alpharius and Omegon, the twins of the Alpha Legion. Maybe wondering, why are 2 on number 20? Because they are twins, they look exactly the same tattoo, and they're both dead. Same time? No. Does the Alpha Legion have a favourite? Absolutely. Why? Because Omegon was a bitch, I think. I don't know much about these guys. All of his sons are Alpharius. Everyone is named Alpharius. They all look the same height, same speaking pattern, same voice, same fucking tattoo, same bald head. Yeah. They may also be just an inside guy against Chaos themselves. Also, they might not be dead too, so. I want to thank you all for watching this shit show of a video. Thank you all for watching this video. For some reason you actually watched this thing. If you did, thank you. And to Hayden, who I believe you're watching this right now, thanks for giving the idea, and there you go. You got like all the stuff that I've already told you beforehand. I didn't do research. I have Warhammer Wiki pulled up along just a few things about each Primarch. That's it. This is a terrible video. Thanks for watching, and have a good one until the next upload, which is going to be actually. Another video game clip maybe? Don't ask. Might be 2 weeks from now again.